So today we found out the news we've been wondering for a little while here. The Eagles are set to rest their players here against the Giants in the final game of the season, the final showdown here. And
it's a final countdown.
Now, one of the big things was, is Saquon going to go for the record? Is Saquon going to beat the record against the Giants, which would have been a great storyline for him and a horrible storyline for Joe Schoen, as I'm sure you guys have seen all over social media, the comments that he said on Hard Knocks being played over and over and over again. But we have dodged that embarrassment bullet. We still have now that brand new bullet that are potentially losing to the backups of the Eagles.
Well, I mean, I said it last week. We've talked about it too. This is like a preseason game what we're going to be watching.
Yep. I mean, I'm hoping to see some of the guys that we don't see very often. Honestly, I think beginning to end, Jalin Hyatt should be in the game. I think you should see a good amount of guys like Bryce Ford-Wheaton. I think it's also a good time to call up a certain Turbo.
It's Turbo time. We haven't done that forever.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's certain guys that we've been sitting on all year long. And don't get me wrong, I'm not making it seem like we have a stacked roster and talent is just everywhere, but we're just letting some guys sit on the bench because of that kind of stuff. But you're going to have some decisions to make at the end of this year. And you want to have some kind of evidence to know what to do or not do. And if Jalin Hyatt, hypothetically, we use him as the example because I think he's one of the bigger decision maker kind of guys right now. If Jalin Hyatt cannot perform against backups,
he should probably be somewhere else.
You can't. Well, it's not even that. Like, he's on a rookie deal. You want to hold on to him, put him at the bottom of the roster. That's one thing. But you got to look at it from the perspective of, I can't count on this guy to be a big part of my future, which also means I really need to re-sign Darius Slayton.
100%.
So, because he wants to be a Giant, guys. He does. Unless there's something we don't know behind closed doors, obviously that is possible.
No, he has been hands down like the dude on Giants Twitter, on everything, fighting for all players.
Saquon was last year as well. We all know now that he didn't want to be there, and the Giants didn't want him there. So again, there's things behind closed doors we never know.
Yeah,
that's life, But like I said, we are going to be having to deal with the fact that there's going to be backups, which means there's a good also likeliness that we could win this game, which I really, really don't want to do. Again, I want to lose by like 1 point. I want to lose like,
I don't want to blow it.
Like on a goal line stance to win the game that we don't succeed in. Like that kind of, like, I don't want to be embarrassed in this game. I'm tired of being embarrassed by the New York Giants this year. Okay, like anywhere I go, people see a Giants hat, people see a Giants shirt, and I'm getting people talking trash to me at this point. That's how bad it's gotten. When Dolphins and Buck fans are talking trash to you, you know you got it bad.
I mean, at least, honestly, they're winners.
Well, no, not really. They have, Bucks. You could say the Bucks won two Super Bowls in the last 25 years or so, but you can't say.
You're talking about rings. You're just
rings.
I'm talking about.
If you don't,
I hear what you're saying, but if you
need a thing,
but if you go into the playoffs, it does mean a lot.
Playoffs.
It's about to win a game.
All right.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.